A great good afternoon to ever conscious Nigeria people worldwide. I remain my humble self, your noble right activist, Comr Stanley Osazee.message. Please share this broadcast. Invite your friend to be part and parcel of the discussion today, because what we are going to discuss today is very paramount and it's of utmost importance, not just for myself alone, but for the overall interest of all Edo people. Actually, I saw on media yesterday, because from about morning to somehow in the evening, my internet facilities was a little bit bad. So on getting to the internet in the evening, then watching my media speak, specifically on ITV, I saw our Reverend Oba leading delegations of traditional rulers to visit the executive governor of Edo State. And I was shocked to see the statement made by some political class trying to correlate the visit of the palace to a political endorsement. But the point here is very clear. Those who owe our traditional institution with high level of respect and with some degree of proficiency that the traditional institution have exhibited in our state, it is quite obvious that huge value is ascribed to the traditional institution. No person or group of persons have the right whatsoever to ascribe our valued palace to any political affiliation. So the visit of in case you are not aware, know this right now. The Omonoba is our father. As a father to everybody, the Oba have no political business with anybody. So if you are occupying a position of high repute, and it is expedient on the part of the Oba to meet with you on issue that borders on public concern, it is purely the responsibility of the Oba to do that. No person or group of persons should ascribe such visit to political endorsement. Because when I was going through my social media handle, I saw different people trying to change the intention of the traditional institution from the initial intention of the institution. Some persons were saying, you see, when they want to know this one is the endorsement, this one is don't, please, while playing your dirty politics, do not drag our palace into it. And the palace, the symbol of the palace is the Omonoba Nedo Ugwak Bolokbolo Obaiware II. Is our father. Obaiware is the father to PDP, is the father to APC, is the father to ABGA, is the father to everybody. For as long as the overall goal and interest of those persons is designed to liberate the plight of our people here in Edo State. Believe it, anybody that deserves the commendation of the Omonoba must come in on the basis of the fact that such persons have performed tremendously well. We could recall that recently the Oba honored a man who went for debate, one young guy, and he made the Nigerian proud, he made Edo proud. Certainly, those are the kind of people the Oba gives accolade to. So in a situation where, as the father to all, as the head of the traditional institution in Edo State, the father to all the whole of us, and here is a plague that is plaguing other countries of the world. Don't also forget that our recent Oba, our Oba right now, was the Nigerian ambassador to Italy. And you know that this plague, the plague of coronavirus is almost bringing the economy of Italy, or the Western economy, to a halt. And you expect your monarch to fold his hand and wait for the virus to get into his jurisdiction before he begins to act? The visit of the palace is to assess the readiness of government towards addressing the plague of coronavirus. So in a nutshell, sir, no any person or group of persons that is trying to ascribe such visit to political endorsement, you better have a rethink. The Oba will not, I have never endorsed anybody. Whoever becomes the governor on the basis of popularity, from the angle of the people, gets the blessing of our most respected Oba. Because there is a state saying, which states, voice populi, voice Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Once the people speak, the Omonoba endorses such tune. It's for us to take whoever emerged as the governor of Edo State to our Father for blessing. Every aspirant vying for the position of governor in Edo State, be it ABGA, be it PDP, be it AC, be it APC, COA, any other, for as long as you are running under the apron string of the Edo State political administration, you are a son to our Oba, and the Oba the Oba cannot like Mr. A more than Mr. B. The principle of Oba likeness can be likened to an egalitarian society, where people are seen on the basis of equality, on the basis of fairness, on the basis of justice, and not on the basis of unnecessary political or economic favoritism. So please and please, everybody should get it clear. Don't be deceived by anybody. The Oba will not, and I've never endorsed anybody politically. You know, he has the right to his opinion as our father, but certainly the Oba on his own stands for the overall interest and collective destiny of all Edo people, and not for one single person. So when you see some persons coming online to play politics with the visit of our Oba, please jettison it. For as long as the executive governor of Edo State, Godunogega So Baseki, remains the governor of Edo State, there must be smooth relationship between the governor of Edo State and our most respected and highly valued traditional institution across Edo State. So if our traditional institution is having a direct synergy with the political administration in the state, it is not enough for us to adjudge that such visit is geared towards political endorsement. Because if Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C ever occupy such position, the palace have the power whatsoever and the customary prerogative to have a smooth working relationship with the office of the governor, and the entire Osadebe Avenue in Government House. So please, whoever occupies that position becomes an automatic son, friend, and loyal servant to the palace, because through the palace you are going to reach Edo people, and through the entire traditional institution in Edo State you will reach the entire Edo people. Gone are the days where we have although in Benin City here, by the power of God, we have always been having intellectual obas, highly intelligent obas. I don't think throughout my lifetime I have not seen an Oba that is not educated. No, as far as we are concerned, what we have as our Obas since I was born to date, I have witnessed an intelligent, intellectually driven Obas. And you cannot expect those Obas who are intelligent, who knows the nitty-gritties of what is obtainable in a contemporary society, to sit and begin to watch coronavirus coming to ravage their people, his people. Or you expect the Ikelibi in Auchi and other traditional rulers in the Yakpe, South Ibi, as the case may be, in this land, all in all, intelligent personnel to just keep quiet and begin to say, no, I'm not the government, let the coronavirus. No, they will want to do everything humanly possible to protect the interest of the governed. So any person that is trying to drag the visit into political activity, please tell them to quickly shut up. The Omonoba will never endorse anybody against anybody. So such visit is just a visit designed to address the plague of coronavirus. And you agree to the fact that our father, the Oba of Benin, is a man that has foresight. Certainly, he must mobilize all other traditional institutions, other traditional rulers to look for a possible way to address the problem that is coming. We will not wait until the problem is here. Now, somebody raised the question today on social media. The aspirant running under AAC, Ambassador Dion Osazee, he asked a question. He said, please, where is coronavirus testing center in Edo State? Till now, we have not been able to provide the answer. Somebody went to that particular post. The person has said, yeah, there is a coronavirus testing center in Edo State. The place is situated in Otiboka Specialist Hospital in Iroa. Then the same candidate or the aspirant of AAC, because for now I can call him a candidate because no other person have come out with the interest to run under the AAC. He went to the same comment box to ask, okay, for example, somebody feels that he or she wants to test his or herself of coronavirus, and the person have no transport fare to go to Iroa. How will such person be tested? Till now, we are still waiting for answer. We are still waiting for answer to come out now. We have not seen an answer. So how far have we really prepared for this? At least to some extent by now, since this is a global plague, I think international community, apart from those countries that is faced with economic sanction and some level of restriction, those countries that have no sanction against them can be able to access market to get state-of-the-art modern health checking mechanism to curtail the impact of the plague of coronavirus. We see times with that number telling us distancing, social separation should be the basis. Wash 124 hours of the day. Now, for those who have been injuriously affected, how are we going to test them properly? Are we preparing for that? These are things we should begin to look into. These are things we should begin to prepare ourselves towards. Not using 24 hours of the day to discuss politics, to ascribe the visit of our Reverend Oba, a great man of inestimable value, a God on earth, the representative of the Most High in Benin. The representative of the Most High in Benin. Now we are not trying to ascribe a visit designed to protect our people to politics. Why playing your politics? We are not saying you should not play it. Please do not drag our palace into your dirty political activities. The visit was purely designed to protect us. The visit was purely designed to create a synergy between the traditional institution and the government of the day, so as to address the anticipated plague. We pray that the plague should not greet us as a people. The reason why the Western country is far more better than us is that they plan before things happen. Fortunately or unfortunately, as the case may be, the coronavirus took the entire world unaware. But by the power of our ubiquitous God, there will be a medical breakthrough soon. But for now, I think the visit of our most respected Oba and the other traditional rulers in the state is to create a level playing ground on how to address the problem of coronavirus and not the political game or activities that you guys are playing. Oh, somebody have made a correction. You say Rollins Osamudi Omoru. You say you are not informed. AAC aspirant is Leslie Uyi Osunde, not Dion Osazee. Sorry, I will return this back to you that you are not informed. If you are informed, you should know that for now, everybody is an aspirant until the party picks a candidate. I can choose to get up today and run under AAC. I will say, okay, I want to go and run. I'm tendering my resignation letter which states that I'm no longer member of the All Progressive Congress, I can go and have some interaction with AAC, and at the end of the day, I'll run under the party if I choose to run. So don't say Leslie Uyi is the aspirant. Everybody can be aspirant. There's a difference between aspirants and a candidate. So Mr. Rawlingson Osazee.message, I return that statement to you that you are not informed. If you are informed, you should know the difference between an aspirant and a candidate of a political party. Thank you. Somebody, Destoba for Lorun Shaw, say appointment, they pain this guy badly. They pain this guy Stanley. My brother, of a truth, I would not want to divert my attention to your comment, but I can categorically state that we have gone past the level of appointment for now, because you cannot give us an appointment of 6 months. Then after prosecuting the election, you tell us go back again. No. So leave that aside. We are not against anybody. I've stated this categorically clear, time without number. We must continue to dispense justice from a sincere angle. You expect some of us to keep quiet and watch people play politics with our palace? You are not losing your culture because the Western or other people wants to destroy your culture. No, you are losing your culture because you've refused to ascribe value to your culture. So to us as a people, we can never allow anybody to rob our traditional institution with the dirty politics of some selected interest group. Now somebody, Fred Igumbo, say, what exactly do you have against this government? This governor, Mr. Fred, I think in an egalitarian society, citizens have right to express their opinion. I can categorically state that I have no problem or anything against the government of Edo State. But as a citizen, I strongly believe that there is need for constructive criticism if we must ensure that the administrative framework of our state gets to all ramifications of the state as represented in the topographical map that is designed to orchestrate fiscal development in Edo State. But for now, believe you me, I can state clearly that I'm not against anybody and I'm not against the governor in any way. Somebody, Law Agwebo, this is your name, I've been in it, but it shook me. Say, Stanley, you are always at the worry side. Why? No, I'm not always at the worry side, sir. But some of us were strongly, in fact, Okandi Makivedo. So as a Bini man, not the tribal-oriented one or tribalistic one, or no, as a real Bini man or as an Edo man, it's our responsibility to protect our culture. Do you expect us to sit by and watch people dragging our highly reputable traditional institution across the state into mud? Now, if you are saying that the visit is an endorsement, are you not trying to tell us that the other people who are vying for various positions in the Edo State, either from PDP or ABGA or any other political party, they are not the children of the Omonoba? All of us are the children of Oba, so nobody, Oba loves all of us equally, just the same way God have equal love for all of us. God is the King of Kings, while the Oba is our King. Oba Atokbe is our traditional institution across the state who are working with the Oba to ensure that there is a more fiscal development, to ensure that the health of Edo people is secured, at least to some extent. It's our collective responsibility to as well protect such institution. So it's not as if I'm on the warring side. I am doing everything humanly possible to ensure that we dispense justice and sincerity from defense. Thank you. James Arimie, say, always dispensing judgment from defense. Keep it up. Thank you very much, bro. You are so much. I remain loyal and I remain under your tutelage. You see, I hear you. Omori again, Rawlingson Omori. Rawlingson Omori. You say, I hear you. Aspirant is one that's inspired to be. Is John an AAC member? He never said so. I bet you hear him talking. Yes, I hear him talking, saying an AAC member. And the man will form AAC, and I personally give him the party materials to go run for governorship. We saw the video online, so we are judging on that. So I'm not a member of AAC. I don't know what is happening there, but what we've seen in our media space, it's enough for us to reach conclusions. So if there are other persons running for such position, that is their own business. Let them go and do their primaries and come up with a candidate that will run against the candidate for our party, the APC, that will run against the candidate of the PDP, that run against the candidate of ABGA, that run against the candidate of COA, as the case may be. But for now, everybody are aspirants because parties have not come out with their candidates, and we await the decision of INEC to lift the ban on campaign. For now, there are limitations on what we can say. Thank you. My most respected man from diaspora, Mr. Francis Okumbo. Okumbo is saying, this boy, I believe your this your today not be based on the discussion when I discuss here. Now the one will tell you discuss one-on-one based on say you know what I meant today. So maybe that this boy, but whichever way, you are a great man of inestimable value. I salute you. You see, this one say Valerio. He say yes, Ambassador Dionisi Osage is a member of AAC. Eke Monday, he says, Stanley, I love the way you respond to people without insult. Keep it up, and God bless you. Thank you very much, bro. Of course, you know, my philosophy still remains that for as long as you can write on the internet, you should be waiting for a divergent view. Everybody will not. Everybody must not agree with your opinion. So at times, what you say on Facebook might be very, very provocative. You will not know. So because of the provocation, there are some persons who cannot control their emotion in totality. They will say, why is this guy writing this? You are mad. You are crazy. So you not expect me to reciprocate by coming out to insult them. No. For as long as I have written something, it may not go down well with some persons. It may go down well with others. So I already have the shock absorber to triumph over any form of orchestrated insult against my person. So I'm not afraid when somebody is insulting me or expressing their opinion. I can only modulate your action. But there are times when I notice that there is a particular person that his goal or his yearning as an aspiration is to continue to bully or to bash me, you will never even insult me. I will start with my own insult. I know the wait. But say when I know, say I put something for Facebook and the thing somehow not be, go down with everybody, I'll they come and they laugh when they read the insult. So that is my kind of person. Thank you very much. Mr. Humanist Osaon Ben Lizzie's Ogie Edemudia, say bad guy, always judging from the fence. I salute you, bro. Now that is what we call the politics of Akonuchi. Thank you. Then MPJ Dombale, it's a nice one. May God continue to bless you. Thank you, bro. He say, who knows Dion for politics? You should go and ask him that. I'm not in the best position to reply that. Talk the talk, bro. That's my guy. Ambassador Collins Osage, AAC, I greet you. General Elvis Agaria. The meeting of yesterday was to discuss about the pandemic roaming the whole world called coronavirus on the way forward and how to sanitize it. Yes. So I totally agree with you. Ipso facto, Valerio say, like, seriously, I like your kind of person. You are different from the other social media uneducated people. Keep it up, bro. Thank you very much for the acknowledgement. In fact, my mind don't drink pepper soup. I dey happy for all this response when I get now. But the truth of the matter is, for today and the visit we will see yesterday, I beg, make anybody not go they call them politics. No be politics. Or by way politics, no allow. Nobody should go and begin to bring. This institution is more than 2,000 years. So nobody, not be this generation will come to bring this kind of negative things to the palace. Please and please do not ascribe the palace to politics. Oba talk by Oba have nothing to do with politics. Oba will not endorse anybody. Oba will only accept the person that the overall population of Edo State decides to be the governor of Edo State. If it happens to be the incumbent governor for him to continue for second term, so be it. If it happens to be another person coming in to run as governor, so be it. By the power of our Most High God, the governor that will emerge again in Edo State will be people-oriented, and such a governor will continue on the legacy that the APC have established in Edo State. So this is an opportunity for me to call on all our sundry. Continue to support the All Progressive Congress. Continue to support APC. APC certainly will produce the next governor of Edo State, certainly, regardless of what the views and opinion of each and individual, I can assure you that the next governor of Edo State will remain an APC governor. Be it our incumbent governor, Godwin Obaseki, be it anybody, but APC will remain the governor of Edo State. Somebody said, let's give AAC a chance in Nigeria. But to me, sir, I don't believe in the political affiliation. I believe in the personality and the capacity for the individual to deliver. And we need a very well-organized system in the country, because our system is a little bit giving room to some political and economic imbroglio. But for now, what we want now is to ensure that we have those who are sincere enough to stand the test of time and to liberate Edo people from the shackles of unemployment, from the shackles of some shambolic fiscal development. But by the power of God, APC will continue to do what is necessary to create a more sustainable atmosphere for us all to strive. Thank you very much. Lo Agwebo bros, this is your name. Ha! Onadipo like Wisa. Stanley, forget about politics and go back to your sales of property. I believe that will be better for you. Bros, thank you for your opinion. Thank you for your opinion, and God bless your recommendation. But as for me, as far as I'm concerned, our second address should not deprive us from speaking on issue that borders on public concern. And by the power of God, we have been public affair analysts for more than 10 years. We didn't start that today, and we'll continue to do that. But thank God the social media has given us more opportunity to be able to reach more people compared to the way it was in the past, where we depend solely on the state media outlet, conventional media as the case may be, to disseminate information. So for now, that is it. Somebody said, Desmond Nogeru. He said, we are not looking for a politician. We are looking for a best person as governor to make Edo great. Absolutely. I totally subscribe to that. That is what we are looking for. But in the same vein, let nobody deceive you. Those who will tell you that they are not politicians, they are more politicians than anybody. That is just the truth. That is why a man who lived 300 years before Christ, Aristotle once said that politics is the science of collective happiness. Man by nature is a political animal. Even in your house, you play politics. So let nobody deceive you. The whole of us are politicians. But by the power of God, we are praying for a politician that will continue to put the interest of the people first. That is what we are concerned about. So for now, I will not tell you. I have said it before now that our goal and objective is to ensure that we deliver APC. That one are sure. That one are Tururu. That we know if we change that one APC. Now steady. So if you want to run for any other position, come to APC. You have a right to come and drag the ticket if you wish to. Whoever emerges as an APC candidate becomes the governor of Edo State. Believe. And I pray by the power of God, let there be free, fair, credible primary elections for all aspirants. So me, I have no power whatsoever to stop the constitutional right of any individual to vie for position. They all have their right to franchise. So we are not in the best position to look at whoever wants to contest. But I strongly believe that the most popular person will get the day. And if whoever gets the day becomes the governor under the tutelage of the All Progressive Congress, because we cannot say that the APC have not worked. Right from the Oshomole administration to date, the APC have delivered the dividends of democracy. You can't change that. And the APC will not deviate. Even if there is any change or status quo remains, we will not deviate from ensuring physical development in all ramifications of Edo State. Somebody, okay, Desmond Inaugural, nice guy, thank you. Julius Ikorutome, on point, thank you very much. Velari say, I disagree with you to say the next governor will still emerge from the APC. Let's join the program, not too young to run, by supporting Ambassador Dion Usagi for Edo State governor. The truth of the matter is that, to me, in politics, the politics is the more you look, the less you see. But for now, To me, I strongly believe that the Not Too Young to Run bill is purely a political bill that has been signed into law. Do you have the economic war chest to prosecute an election? Do you think election is free? Let me just tell you the simple truth. We are only deceiving ourselves publicly. If you don't have 5 billion naira, don't even think of running for governor in anywhere across the country. So if the politicians have only organized the Not Too Young to Run bill, after they must have finished ruling our father, they have empowered their children to rule us. But some of us will say Kabuto rejectamenta. Maekwe, ima aleliyan simiyon. Ima aleliyan simiyon. Believe me, the Not Too Young to Run bill is not for you and I. Do I have 1 billion to run for an election? Do I have 5 billion? But this politician can make that money available for their kids. Tomorrow they will say Not Too Young to run. The king, if you look at the governor of this Bayelsa State, a very small boy of 28, 30, he's not the governor. Go and check. Do you have the money? They've empowered him in all ramification. So that Not Too Young bill should be thrown into the trash can of history as far as I'm concerned. This is purely my opinion. Anyway, we have not been able to develop a system that will give room to the best person. Go and check in Africa the disadvantage of democracy. If they taught you about democracy in school, go and check. One of the disadvantages of democracy is that the best person might not win. The best person might not win an elections. The best person might not win. Whoever wins at times will emerge in Africa contest as a result of the economic war chest of that particular person, not on the basis of competencies and ability. If it is competencies and ability, we know where we would have been as a country. But it's not about competencies and ability. Fear will let you talk. You cannot speak. So the truth still remains. As far as we are concerned, that Not Too Young we all are playing politics. I cannot go against my political party. The only assistance I can give anybody, most especially the man who said something about my friend Ambassador Osazee, is for him to come and wrestle for the ticket in APC. Come and wrestle. For me to leave APC and begin to say I want to know, it cannot work. It doesn't work that way. That is the truth. I'm a member of the All Progressive Congress, and I want my party to retain the position here in Edo State. Now, APC's dysfunction and corrupt as Governor Obaseki or Oshomole. The truth of the matter is, to me, I have no right whatsoever to accuse anybody of corruption. According to your comment, Rolling Scene, it's APC is corrupt as Governor Obaseki and Oshomole. To me, I have not seen any of these persons in any corrupt case. And there is no way you can call anybody corrupt when they have not been tried and sentenced in a court of competent jurisdiction. So anybody that have anything relating to corruption against this personality should please file a suit in the court. Maybe at the end of the day, the resultant of the court will prove with the documents that is available with you to prove your case beyond reasonable doubt. Then they might say these persons are corrupt. For now, we all are assumed innocent until the court of law is involved. We now go still suffer for that Edo State because of people like you, Stanley. To me, Williams, Madrid. You know, when you talk about we'll still suffer, that I don't understand. For now, I don't tell people this word before. We know say everywhere hard, but Edo State is better. True, not saying they're not talking. All we need now, in fact, in the whole country, we know say stress, but we not just see. None of us they carry plate for street say, "Babiala, give me money." No, it hard. It hard before you even see Edo beggar. If you follow from Edo South to Edo North, before you see person where they say na Edo man believe they beg, carry plate, they do begging. It hard now. So what we say one make God do for what they never do for us. We know people they beg for Nigeria. So for now, I believe that we'll continue to ensure that Edo develop. Some Efosa say Osazee say they think it's a child's play. Politics is not a child's play, my brother. Ambassador Larry Lanky say you are on point. John Ibizugbe say the next governor of Edo State is Osazee Ezeyamu for Edo State governor. Yes, if you lock past Osazee Ezeyamu, you can better campaign for him. But for now, we are not ready to open campaign for anybody. So that is your opinion, and I respect your opinion. Say, brother, we know your stand. EPM. I want to tell you something. There is no EPM in Edo State anymore. All are now member of APC. They were a member of APC in the past, and they still member of APC. Even you have EPM before you have OSM. But every structure will be collapsed. All the structure emanated from inside the All Progressive Congress. They all will collapse their structure into the All Progressive Congress structure. So nobody should be seen as an APM member. There's no APM member. All you have right now is members of All Progressive Congress. And believe you me, everybody have right to their own opinion. Some persons might be angry because of the way the politics is being done. And don't also forget that politics is designed in line with interest. The people where they talk say, hey, Yawama, go and check, they are benefiting. Those who know the benefit, go see, they say, Emma. It is so. It is so. I have said this on the media chat before. I will still repeat it. Many people, where they pretend, no, don't let anybody deceive you. Nobody will come out now and say, oh, for the love I have for Edo State, my family should be hungry. My family should be suffering, no problem. I want to deliver Edo. Allah. Everybody will first protect your family before you can think of Edo. So if anybody tell you, say, I see you enter, you go just leave your family, you know, will develop them, you just start to develop Edo, all of them are lie. They are all lying. That is now even Western world now define politics. It say politics is the madness of many and benefit of few. Politics is the madness of many and for the benefit of few. Everybody feel they drag, hey, we want to make that this man must go there. As he got there first, if they say they want to invite the family of the governor to so and so place in Ukraine, they cannot come and carry my family. Now governor family go. We want to invite the governor and the first lady and the family of this to so and so. They cannot come to my house to carry my family. So the truth of the matter is, since they cannot come to my own to carry my family, in my own politics, I must still make sure, say, as while we fight for people around us, while we fight to also to make things work, on our own, we go still make sure, say, yes, our own interest is protected. Don't let anybody deceive you. Go say, Mona carry the baby that you come in and say, come and take so thing for us. Say, throw it away. I don't want it. Don't let anybody deceive you. What is going on right now is, but first you must ensure that the interest of the people is protected. Nobody should deceive me to tell me that everybody they are just doing things for free. Now lie. Now this Edo State with it. No, it's not only peculiar to Edo. It is across the country. Who they deceive who? Not free. Nobody, everybody, A to Z, from beginning to the end, they all receive money for the work that they do for Edo people. No free work. Are you telling me that governor not receive salary? I've been a deputy, not receive salary. Tell me now, says you say who they do now for no who selfless service, who they do selfless service. Now okay, now South African now you the same you're going to do your selfless service. Let them lead by example. So the truth of the matter is very clear to me. I am not a member of EPM. I've said it before now, but the politics, not politics of body language. Do not expect anything from my mouth. Read my skin, read my body. We are going to send a message through our body language. We hardly speak in line with our support base. Like we want to speak like this, we speak on a balanced basis. But inside our mind, we know what we want may happen, and we stand by that one. Gidigba. Now, so no EPM. Who's APC chairman in Edo State? Now, what? That's Busty Scott. Busty Scott. I never wanted this media chat to be a discussion session, but I will do it. Now, what you have there is a faction in the Edo State All Progressive Congress. There's already a faction. You can't change it. The only panacea to address the problem of faction is for everybody to sit together to negotiate. Now, in politics, there are alignment and realignment. You cannot change that in politics. In politics, there are room for alignment and realignment. People can align and realign. So for now, as we speak, what you have today is factionalization. Some persons believe that this fashion A is the only place where my interest will be protected. Why do they believe that fashion B is the only place where my interest will be protected? I am telling you this today. Every affiliation in politics, as far as this politics is concerned, is all about interest. Let nobody deceive you. You know, some of us who are bold enough to tell you the truth, where at times where we have made a sacrificial land, we say, "Hey, no man, you talk." But now the truth, it is bitter. Some people will just tell you what I want. They will come to media. They'll say, "What I want is a better met of the state. The state must be better." Go and check them for back. If they not give them money, they'll para. Who did they deceive now? Not be people like we know everything where they happen politically as far as this state is concerned, even across the country. So we cannot be deceived. No politician in this country go do election for person. The person go enter position. First month, second month, third month, fourth month. They're not the share money, say can't take money. At least they'll call, they say, where you come? They say we need to know. So what one? Bring this person and so person. What two? Bring this one. There must be synergy. There must be interaction between the political party and the government. You can't politics. Everybody. Let's take an example. If it is qualification, me self the shock sometimes. I'll say, common certificate. Though they say a whole governorship candidate not get common certificate. They say they remove people for Senate House. They say result not complete. How they wonder. So does it mean I say this is our own certificate we get to nari material certificate? Does say a big man in the result go be Oluwole. It itself they shock me. I hope so. They know their result no go be a Oluwole result. I know they believe. So that is to tell you it is not easy. So if it is all about qualification, we can be governor. Many people can be governor, but everybody cannot be governor at a time. So the party choose to put the eye together to send someone. The governorship position is owned by the party. The party mandate. Oh yeah, now you go in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Go and check it. From the beginning to the end, there is no room for independent candidate. Unlike the American Constitution, where an individual can say, I want to run. He go buy this thing. He go to campaign. If he gets support, he will win. Here in Nigeria, it's not so. You must run under the apron string of a political party or under the platform of a political party. So if every mandate is owned by the party and not the individual. Every mandate relating to governance and not individual. So in a situation where anybody emerges, there is need for a symbiotic relationship, a smooth working relationship between the party and the government in power. That is not to say the party should begin to place undue pressure on the government to say, bring money, bring money, bring money. No. And I believe that nowhere in the world, nowhere in this country, a party will be saying, bring money, bring money, bring money. A party joins in addressing the problem of... Yes, sorry, the network. So the network was a little bit bad. Yes, as I've earlier said, there must be a smooth working relationship between the party and the state. So if you see people doing everything humanly possible to see that a government emerge, believe me, they will be crying. It will be so painful if at the end of the day, those person is being relegated to the background. That is the truth. So the point being made is very clear. Of those who think that we are a member of any of the selected group, no. But we are a complete member of the All Progressive Congress, and our goal still remains. Party is supreme. Party is supreme. Then somebody ask a question. But you never answered the question, who is the APC chairman in Edo State? Somebody said, who is the APC chairman in Edo State? Yes, for now, before now, we know quite well that we were having one APC chairman. As of today, 2 APC chairmen have emerged. And to me, I am not in the best position to answer this question because it will look as if I am speaking for the court. This issue is already in court, and let's allow the court to do the needful. Let us not speak on the basis of the fact that we are talking from our own emotion, whereas the courts have the final say. Because these persons have dragged themselves to court, let the court do the needful. I am not in the best position to say who is this and who is that. Now, somebody says, Stanley, answer my question. Why Edo State government don't always remember Ugboha in Eastern land? All the roads full up with potholes. All the roads full up with potholes. I think the Ugboha people are the one creating the problem for themselves. How many times have they raised or called on the government of the day to address their problem? So at least to some extent, even if you cannot reach the governor, I know that to be sincere with you, if you want to hear from Governor Obaseki today, if you write his letter in 3 days, Obaseki will reply you personally. That I can attest to. So if you have anything to do in respect to this government, you want the government to come to your area, please, through your community or through the elders, as the case may be, write an official correspondence to the Edo State government. I can assure you that in 3 days, the governor of Edo State will reply you. That I can confirm. So that is that in that regard. So I don't think any part of Edo State is being thrown into the trash can of history. I don't think any part of Edo State is being marginalized. Let those who are affected call on the government. I think you have special advisor from your territory or SSC. Those SSC are supposed to take your matter to the government of the day. So if they refuse to do that and they are busy receiving salary, I think you people should look for a way to call for the governor to change them, because they are not doing their job. You know, one of the Julius Obase wants Edo State to move forward. We should be moved by our conviction to pick who to support. We shouldn't be motivated by money. Yes, that is true. I so much like your statement, my brother Julius Obase, but fortunately, I don't think you are in the best position to say this, because you, as we speak, you are unnecessary to the governor and you are not working for free. So I expect you to come out with this kind of a statement, as far as it is designed to protect your boss and the interest of your job. So that you are doing a very good job, you can continue. For as long as you are being paid with taxpayer money, it's your responsibility to do the needful. Thank you. So we have some time at zero-party election in Nigeria. Personally, I contested councillorship of Old Oredo Ward 10 in 1996. Even Lucky Benedion was Oredo chairman in 1987 under zero party. Yes, I totally agree with you, but the 1999 constitution have created a very strong modification in that regard. So this same thing that you've said before the pre-1999 constitution era is no longer obtainable today. Thank you very much, my brother. You are a great man. So I want to wrap up this afternoon.